new show on air with Ginger. I am so excited for this kickoff of a new era, new pillars of content in my brand. And today is the first day where we do things. I'm feeling like I'm back. So I'm back with you here, and I'm so excited that you're all here. Gate 59. Don't want to miss it. Yes. Hello. Oh my God. Good morning to Australia. It's 2:30 a.m. I am not surprised because my clients are badass women who do whatever it takes as long as it takes, right? I am in love with life, with myself, with my clients, with the things that have shifted, and I'm a different person, and I also know why. So, all the details behind the scenes tomorrow in the special call for all my clients, the Money Club, HD Lounge, my private clients. You will be hearing it first. And the big reveal, yes, Phoenix Rising. It's the big reveal. It's like we go through the fire to get even more on fire. And the projectors in particular, we are here to walk with others through their fire. But we have to go through it first. On Sunday, mark your calendar. On Sunday, I will come live, and I will, the time will be announced on my stories, and I will announce the new direction, a new pillar of my brand, and a new way to join my world. Multiple new ways. Details on Sunday. However, one thing I want to say today, just to give you the energetic setup for today. This is going to be a regular weekly show. We will start here on Instagram, but then pivot also to another platform, which I'm very excited about to announce. However, this is a show for you. And this is also something that I want to give a little riff on before we go into me bringing you on air with me. Because this is how I love to do it, right? I express something that you need to hear. And if you are new to my world, please let me know. And if you are live on here, or watching the replay, just say hello in the comments and drop your human design, your type, your profile, and your authority. I have a lot of drinks here, a lot of tonics, because I'm going on a 3-day tonic cleanse to kind of really harness this beautiful energy, this very juicy, very gate 59, and completes my hanging gate 6, and new things are being birthed. It is very highly co-creative energy right now, and so it is so beautiful to start this new show on air with Ginger, with you, because it's a co-creation. And we have about 30 minutes. So Christina is also here. She's on my team. And Christina, please give me a heads up regards to the time when we are about 30 minutes in, because I also have a call, a very important call after that. However, I want to have like 30 minutes you get on air with me. And the reason why this show actually came through was because I am shifting a lot of my spaces where, yes, it is about me. It is about me leading. It is about me kind of going first as a leader, right? But it is what I'm creating now is bigger than just me. It is me and you. And it is about you being in the center, in the spotlight. For projector, this aura grabs onto a monopole of another person and guides them. Only our aura can do that. So, in my world, it is about going big. It is about having the courage to be seen and having more eyes on you. So my world is nothing for just the ones who watching from the side. if you want to go big, you got to join my world. And definitely you will get a lot out of my free content and about a lot of this show as well. And there is more. It is like a catapult to bust. This show today is a catapult to bust through one thing that is blocking you today. And just one conversation with a projector can change the entire perspective, how you look at things. And you know, when you look at things differently, the things will change because you have a different perspective on it. And then you change as well. So on air is for you. And I want to make it about you. And this is the little riff today. I want to you to be very active in the comments. And I will bring a couple of people on. It is always who comes first gets on the show, and who comes first means who shares first something on my stories, on your stories, like a reel or a post, whatever I make as a little guideline for each show. And if you are a client of mine, you also have the priority pass to get on the show here. However, who comes first, like if you share first, you are first on the list, and I go down the list, and then as many as we can fit in 30 minutes, we get on. You bring your topic on, you bring the topic that you want to talk about on, and then you can ask me anything. You get hot seat laser focus coaching from me, or just an advice, a perspective shift, whatever it is. Okay, so I'm excited for this. As a little riff for today, as a takeaway for everyone, even if you are on here, you will have aha moments, because we're all in this collective together. We're all on the same timeline. We're all, like, if you're just following me, like, you will see, and things will resonate. And I also want to give you the opportunity, when you see other women going on live, like, ask yourself, what is holding you back from jumping on and getting on a live with me? Why do you not seek this stage? And there's nothing right or wrong with it. It is just an invitation to look at yourself also differently, and look at, okay, where can I just allow myself to be seen in my bigness? And normalizing more eyes on you, because then also more clients will come to you. You will step into your business with more confidence. And this is what I want to empower you with also this show here. Because let just this sink in for a moment. Let me just check the time. Yeah, perfect. One thing I want to just for everyone, and share in the comments, be active in the comments here. What comes up when I ask you to take up more space, to make it about you? Because what I'm hearing a lot, especially from undefined hearts and undefined solar plexus, is, I don't want to make it all about me. Let's talk about you. I don't always want to be in the center of attention. I don't want everything be around me and centered on me and eyes on me. I don't want to have the feeling that it's all about me. Have you ever heard the flip side? Maybe you said this. Let me know in the comments. Have you said this? I've been told always that I'm too much in everything, so dim my light. It brings up being selfish. Yes. And have you heard of someone else saying, why do you always want to be center of attention? It is all about you. It's all about you. You always have something to say, and you always want to talk about so many things, or you always want to be in the spotlight, or the diva, or you always draw the attention onto you, So come on, people. Here's so many people on there, so many women. I want to have a conversation with you. Give me some. That is okay, because this is exactly what it's about. That's the whole thing. That this hard to hold all the attention. It's just because when we think that something is wrong, when we have attention, when eyes are on you, then it feels hard. Of being marketed as an attention seeker, it can be, yeah, this is the thing. When we are feeling something is wrong with being in the spotlight and having eyes on us, then it can also flip into, I'm holding myself back, and then you start creating not self patterns of, but I want to be seen, and you kind of manipulate the situation of, but I have something to say. I have something to bring to the table. I have some value to add to this conversation. I see what they are doing wrong. I could help them. And then we try to manipulate the situation of, maybe you start over giving. So you give, and you people please, so that in return you get a little bit of attention. Or maybe you start coping with, you kind of start getting into an identity and into a role that you think is more accepted by them, so that they give you attention. For me, it was a lot with, with men, it was a lot of people pleasing and doing everything. And also for my boss, there's a lot of father figure distortion coming in. Yeah, that you give, and especially when you are sacral, you give, you love giving, you love people. Line 4 is you connect so easily with them. And yet the intention behind it is so that you get something in return. Whether it's permission, whether it's love, whether it's attention, whether it's an affirmation. Then suddenly the good girl kicks in, line 5 as well. Like you have this, fifth liners have the tendency to have the helper syndrome, because you have been this queen energy and this big energy of big projection field, and you have a lot of practical tips to share, and you can help a lot of people. But then people kind of project also, yeah, you can help me with everything, and it's not really the thing that you want to help people with, but you still do it, and you still say yes and amen to everything to get a little bit of attention. Exactly. So, and I want to project this back to you. How much do you really allow yourself to be seen and stand out? And these emotional dynamics that you have been coded and conditioned in your upbringing with your family, especially father and mother, it's all connected to the heart center and the emotional center. We bring all that into the business, and we recreate those patterns so that we feel safe and not seen really, and don't take up too much space. But the thing is, if you do not take up space and claim your space in the online space and stand out with what you really know you are fucking good at and you're a genius at and you can help people with, but from a very unattached way, and unattached means not codependent on the likes, on the engagement, on the payment that comes in to get this affirmation, you will recreate every situation to stay in this emotional dynamic that you have learned from childhood on. So I had to work through comfortable being seen for how it can help. I don't know what the context is of this, Callie, but I might assume that you feel comfortable for being seen with how you can help. But the thing is, it's less about helping people, because then you're in mother role and you're over delivering and you do anything so that you finally help them, instead of creating the visibility and the recognition, even as a sacral, and then lean back and let them come to you. This is the bigger thing. I don't want to go, like, we will go into that in the heart center confidence recoding workshop that I will I will create for all of you who know that this is a big piece to be seen. Exactly, me too. To be seen, especially projectors, don't feel seen for who we really are. We see others so well. We have so hard time to see ourselves. And so that's why I am now shifting into so much empowering in your uniqueness, whether you use the modality of human design or not. Anything that I do with my clients is I speak human design language, but through keynoting that is normal words for you, like confidence and visibility and, self-worth and all these emotions that we need to learn to hold, to process the projection field, all eyes on us, because then when we feel confident and comfortable on the stage without making a show or thinking to perform for anyone else, then we have a non-attachment to our audience, to the people in front of you, and we are not doing it for them. And this flips the coin, and this flips the energy of I'm doing it because I love doing what I do. I perform to perform. I've performed to perform. Look at me, like I dress up for myself, not for you, not to make a show, just because I'm so fucking in love with myself. And this summer I just saw myself so deeply in a different light, and I now know that every woman needs that. And even the men that came into my world lately, I want to tell you, you have to make it about you. You have to allow and recode yourself that yes, it has to be about you. Yes, you have to take up space. Yes, you have to dial up the lights even more. So shining more light, shining brighter, be more confident and certain and claim that space, not work for it and overgive to get a little bit of approval that you finally can make that space. And yes, in the other live stream, I said that when we claim something which we are not, because we think we have to claim it, then there is a gap that we always try to match instead of claiming, owning, taking up space. Main character, I'm the headliner, I'm the main character of my own movie, and I let people decide whether they want to join the show or not. So I will take on now the very first woman, and I want to say I make it about you, and let this sink in, because that will be also the headliner for what's coming on Sunday. But I want to see who's on here. Yes, Ria is the first. I bring you on now, and just as a reminder, it's laser is hot spot coaching. We have about 15 minutes left, so I want every woman to be on the hot seat on the show with me. Ask me a question, you receive my straight direct as fuck answer. So here we go. Yeah, so excited. Maria is next. Yeah. Maria, I can tell you something about that. So let's see. Is Ria coming on? Ria? Accept. Go live with Ria. Yes. Something happening here? Ria, are you still here? Okay. So, Ria, I sent you an invitation. Can you check? Is something working here? Instagram? Are you allowing us to use your filters? Go live with Ria. Let's see. Can you ask again? Let me see if I can. Who else is here so I can see here? I requested. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? Accept. Go live. Come on, Instagram. Don't fuck with me.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Hallo, hallo. Wir haben jetzt so viele Deutsche schon hier. Wir können auch fast Deutsch und Englisch sprechen, aber
Mir ist egal. I can do English
so the
or
thing is, I always, this is also how I do it in my classes and in my programs and in coaching. I want you to talk and speak the language that feels most comfortable for you. So, du kannst
I'm,
Deutsch sprechen.
but I'm totally fine in English as well.
Okay,
Doesn't
just
matter.
let it out. It's
Yes.
yours. You're now on the show. I'm so excited. The
Oh
very
my
first.
goodness! I'm so happy.
Okay,
So,
so you already posted something, but just repeat it.
exactly. I'm also a projector, and you were talking about the
Let me just
energy.
say your profile project your profile and your authority.
My profile is 4-6.
Yeah.
My authority is ego and defined throat and defined ego. The rest is totally blank.
Okay.
Okay. And
Powerful.
if I launch something and if I do something, it usually has always a success, but I fall down very deep. After a launch, I'm like sucked out till my bones, and I need like 1 month alone to recharge and be again in my energy. And that's sometimes it scares me
Yeah.
even.
Okay. So I want to ask you, what do you know is the reason for this? One
I
thing.
I think I give too much and I'm so involved with my clients that I feel them so much.
Yeah. So the question is, when does the collapse comes? You said the launch. Is it after the launch, before delivery, or is it after the
um,
program?
After the delivery.
Okay. Okay, so this is totally common, and I have been there. So you usually have the launch, you're so excited, then you hold space for the delivery and do the program, but you're usually not selling anything while you are delivering, right?
No, I can't. I have a 9 to 5 job. I can't. I'm like really just give it all for my clients and then I'm dying.
Okay, so that is not a business model that is sustainable and scalable for you right now. It is amazing that you have a 9 to 5 job because it allows you to do also the side hustle, to build, to invest. I always see jobs, whoever is here on who has a 9 to 5, congratulations. See it really as your investor in your future business. Yeah.
Mhm.
However, at that point, I would look into there are two things. The first is the strategy of outlining your programs, yeah, how you deliver them is one thing, and also how you lead them, because the delivering is one thing. We can say, okay, how long is it, how many calls are there, how much do you how do you structure these calls, and then the second thing is how do you lead within these programs, because when you say I give so much, yeah, we absorb the other person, yeah, then is this leading in those programs has to be more empowerment and not so much you're teaching. Yes, we are also teaching, but this is the big shift that I did from last year to teaching the how to. It was so exhausting. I've been there where you are right now,
Mhm.
but you're double the trouble because you also have to perform in your day job, right? So that would be something that we can deepen in a conversation as well, because the quantum business model that I'm now shifting into, also with what's coming next month, is that so flexible that you will only feel into your energy and look at, okay, I have this topic that I'm so obsessed about, I want to teach it, yeah, and it is more about and teaching by modeling it how you do it, rather than, and then they apply it in their life, in their business, in their context, in their unique way, because it is for projector, it's more about guiding them to find their best way, rather you doing so much work for them to outline every nitty gritty little thing so that you actually do the work for them.
Mm.
Yeah. And this is one thing. And then the second thing is, so I cannot look into your business model here. Okay. But this would be something I would be so intrigued about, to find a different, also a different way to launch. I think you put also a lot of energy in the launch, which could be a little effortless, more effortless.
The the launch, I do it like lying. I create my products lying, and also launching feels easy. It's just the delivery, and after the whole program ends, I really need 1 month to survive and come back to my
No,
energy.
no. Okay. We need to look at the delivery. This is leadership. This is more empowership. This is um, about empowering your clients to implement, and you guide more. It's more mentoring than the deep coaching. Yes, you can spot on coaching. So the structure of your program would like to look at. But here's one thing. No matter which structure of program you have, and we can outline and map it with my third eye perfectly, that it works for you. And the coaching then would be the leading through it. Yeah.
Hmm.
However, who do you attract is actually the life force that you take in.
Oh
It's,
my goodness, this
it's like,
hurts.
here's it, you are sitting. As projectors, we are like licking their face anytime we are working with them. It's like, it's
It's
like, do you really want to taste them? Like, it is such a big, important part for you to raise the bar who you take on.
yes, I think it
Even though
clicks.
as a projector, we know we could help everyone because this is our gift. We right away see this is blocked, I can help you with this. But at a certain level, especially when you are also in a different commitment with your day job, you have to be exclusive and very selective. And I want you to rather have less clients and then a different delivery model that we can work out. But these are high quality energies that you take in, because then you can sustainably sell the next thing. You will feel inspired by already delivering. You have the next idea, or maybe you would devolve and evolve with those clients. So returning clients, or they stay longer. And it's more about, especially for us projectors, we evolve. And what I do is, you're 4-6, so you have actually people fatigue with your line 4, and you have to be even more exclusive in that way of who's actually on my table. You have just a specific capacity to take on. It's like a very exclusive dinner invitation. Line 5s are here to universalize. You are here to serve a lot of people, especially strangers you don't know. But for you, it's so important to have a clear client definition. But it's more about the attitude. It's more the energy. It's not about they have to have this amount of money, or already the business, or already that. It's really the vibe that you want to absorb. We observe by absorbing. It's like you drink them, you eat them. We eat aura. And at a certain level, there is an intolerance, like a food intolerance for certain energies. We do not want to have, I don't want to have little girl energy, and I don't want to have insecure, oh, please don't look at me energy. I'm done with that. These are
This is
other,
also things. I'm like very outgoing, self-confident, and after they work with me, they get it, and I need to restore it then. Exactly what I give, I'm lacking then. And this is like
you don't,
scary.
it's not about giving, it's guiding.
Hmm. What do you mean? Like,
You identify what they're doing wrong, and then you have to detach and say, okay, you have to go this and this and this. But at a certain point, it is really about empowering them to finally do it and not feel. It's a lot of mindset. You think about them a lot. You think what they could do differently. You're in their head. You're in their wallets. You're in their daily life. Like, let them come. Like, this is. But to be honest, this is exactly what I noticed, that the guidance of another person, you have to learn from a projector. Yeah. And I created a program, it's called This Stage for projectors. And we will bring this back because I know that so many super confident projector women are ready to step it up big times. You are ready to leave your day job. You want to have your own business even bigger, but it must be sustainable. And this can only come when you learn how to guide. Okay. So that's a deep conversation. I'm so excited for it, but to have a practical takeaway from it, because I guess if you want to, like, you define hardcore, like, yeah, I want to learn that better and scalable. This stage was amazing. Yes, Projector 1-3, Tanya, for example, she's now my private client. Like, there's so many projectors in my world who are ready for that, and we bring that back. So if that is intriguing you, just message me and we can chat about that afterwards. But as a practical thing is, feel into and get really honest with yourself. Where are you giving them the answers while asking questions would be better? That's guiding. And tell them, okay, this is something you have to figure out yourself. Find the best thing. And if you cannot find it, I will help you to figure it out. But I'm not giving you the answer how to do it. It's more about becoming the woman who figures out how to do it. And you see why the blind spots are there and the things are blocked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? So taking it a step back, observe first, and then we go and look into how you deliver the program, like practically, from calls, from what you teach and all that. We would be doing that as well.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Quality over quantity is the key for all projectors.
Thank you.
Okay, so excited, and I'm gonna talk to you in my DMs about that.
Can't wait. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, you're gonna exit?
I leave, yes.
You exit. I don't exit. Okay, there we go. So let's time check. Okay. I have a call in 6 minutes. So what we're gonna do is, this is so fun. I either feel into either going live later and doing a continuing, or we're gonna do it tomorrow. Because I want to do it like a part 2. I would say we're going to do it tomorrow. I want to have like a 3-minute one woman on, Lisa. Lisa comes here and, no, wait, not Lisa. I want to have, let me see, like 3 minutes, and then we do and continue tomorrow. How's that? Because that was so fun. Okay. Kara got up so early. Hold on. Kara, are you here? There you go.
Oh, where am I? Oh my goodness. Sorry, it is like 3 a.m. here in Australia.
Oh my God, you're such an amazing. That's why I'm like, I'd rather be a little bit later to my call, but you are so amazing to
Thank
be.
Thank you.
I know, next time I gotta make sure that we have even more time, because this is so fun. I love it. So share with me, what do you want to talk about?
For me, it's really about how much I see. I think I've related so much to what you've just spoken about. I took in so much about that. My day job is an analyst.
Give all of us your profile and your authority. Your projector.
Yep, so projector 6-2 emotional.
Okay.
So my day job is an analyst. So I'm constantly analyzing data. I take in large amounts of information. I feel it, I tweak it, I know it. And then how I relate this to my my side hustle is that I'm seeing all this information. I'm seeing all these people look at me. I'm seeing all these people just basically being voyeurs into my world and not wanting to connect, not wanting to communicate. So feeling a lot of that projected bitterness and resentment when I feel like there's not an energetic exchange with the people in my world. And so then I want to then go into the two. I want to hermit and just go, fuck you. Like, you don't get a part of me anymore.
Yeah.
So it is that struggle about wanting to be seen, but also wanting the recognition and being okay with the fact that, yeah.
So the thing is that, how old are you?
Turning 48.
Okay. So you already are close to coming down from the roof. It is about even now, then it's like a sprint for you now. And so happy that you found my world, to give zero fucks who's watching. Like, it is really about, I know it myself. I know that even here, more women and even men are watching me and watching me from the far and don't have the guts and the courage to even say hello. That's okay, because we impact people just by being there. We are the lighthouses. We shine light. We shine the light. Okay. And we need to keep it up so that everyone kind of, I speak to mature adults. I'm not here for the children anymore. You decide whether you want to rise with me or not. You did it. You got up at 3 a.m. Holy fuck. Yeah. There are so many watching us who will never get on here. And that's okay, because they choose to not rise, or they choose to rise on a different trajectory, in a different path. I had to learn to be okay with it, because I focus and double down on the ones who want to do and to speak to them. And this is important for us projectors. You have to get into an environment who is so inspiring and rising, because our eyes, you have to take them off from the ones who are not move and let them do their thing. Maybe them join later. That's okay. But we're going to plug in, because if you're plugged in, stay plugged in there. You actually, here's the thing, you absorb their bitterness. It's not ours. And that's why I sometimes really exclude people who are just watching my stories and say, no, I don't want to take on this energy anymore. And you can do that. But do the inner work that you don't get bitter and do that because they are not buying from you. That's not. It's just, for me, energetic cleanup. And you barely hear anyone talking about this the same way, but I'm now good with it. I'm like, okay, you get there's multiple ways to rise and get my attention. But anyhow, I do not, this is my stage. Social media does not give anyone, there's also an etiquette, and it is your right to decide who watches you. Because in line 2, we have, like here, we have windows wide open and lights on, has to be, so that we are seen in our genius and called out. But sometimes, when you're dancing naked in a living room and you have all lights on, you don't want to have any neighbor coming in. So it's okay to pull the curtains up, close the door a little bit, okay? But then it's like, okay, you have to retreat. Don't hermit. It's retreating to get better and better. And this retreating has to be at a place where you refuel yourself, where you are seen, where you see other women being in this very non-detached energy, and especially riding your emotional waves. Allowing to express it, that you hate it at some point. Yes, that's why I have mentors. That's why I now make it about you even more. And we're also in a conversation already about Design for Success, the new community, because I want to give even this space to women like you who want to learn, how do I get all eyes on me without being angry that they don't move? And I say, give them the power, like take your power back and let them make them their decisions. All that you should and have and can control is your energy. So blinders on, you have this amazing thing here, right? It's amazing. So sometimes it's good to just shut it Because literally, I go
Yeah.
sometimes in the store with glasses on to protect my energy because I don't want
Yes.
to see one.
Yep.
And then they're
Totally
like,
right.
you know, I had a voice like, you don't go into a store with sunglasses. You look arrogant. And I'm like, fuck you, to my own voice. I look how I look because it makes me feel better. I give you full permission to do that. Like, we are the black sheep under the white. But wearing a white coat to not kind of be different is not helping. We are the guides. We need to step it up. But as I said, we have to learn, and I now get it even more with just these conversations, that there needs to be a space for just projectors to learn how to guide.
Yep.
And there needs a space for everyone else to feel seen. Like I have amazing sacrals, manifesting generators who are also playing it down because they attracting the wrong people as well. And I think it is important that you do not question yourself, and also don't question others, because it is about self-empowerment, and the time will shift, and we have to stay in our power, because that's the thing, not depending on anyone else's reaction, whether they move or not. We have to get to the point to be so cool with it. And I got to the point, and I know where you are, especially at 6'2". It's like, allow yourself to be even more arrogant. It's like,
Well, that could be fun.
I move with my clients, and I am not depending on anyone else to move with me. And I'm saying this not to make them move. I'm saying it to give all you women who are fucking moving permission to go even bigger. And I just got chills. That was yes?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
100% yes.
Okay. So amazing. Thank you for coming on to the show.
Thank you for
I will
having me.
Yeah, it's so fun. I will message you about the personified options that are coming. Okay.
Thank
And
you.
then we do. So I gotta release you. Here, you gotta exit. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye. Will you exit? Does that work? You have to exit. Yeah. No? Yeah. No? What's happening here? Can you? You just turned the camera off. You have to push this little cross. Kara? Yeah, now we got it. Okay. So amazing. Did you like that? Did you like it? I loved it. How's the feedback? So Maria, Lisa, Kelly, I saw that you have shared as well, and I want to get you on. I definitely want to get you on. So here's the thing. I'm going to do my call now, and I feel so on fire today, also with the new moon, that I might want to do it later after my call. It's about an hour and 90 minutes, okay? So watch my stories in about an hour or 90 minutes, and we just might hop on again. And I want to bring you on, Maria, Kelly, and Lisa. Yeah? That would be so fun, because I don't want to wait for tomorrow. Okay? So come back on my feed in about an hour or 90 minutes, and then we just continue. If I'm in that energy after that call, I would love to do that. Okay? Thank you so much. I'm going to see you. I'm very certain, because I'm having a very nice call right now. Okay. See you soon.